In classical Greek mythology, Hercules was the son of the god Zeus. He was a mighty warrior who was set 12 terrifying tasks by King Eurystheus. The final one of these was the most deadly of all. Find the vicious beast Cerberus that guarded the Underworld, also known as Hades, and kidnap it. The ancient Greeks believed that after death, the person's spirit went to the Underworld, which was the kingdom of Hades. Hades lay in the bowels of the earth, and no living soul had ever returned from its depths. Cerberus was the vicious beast that stood guard at the entrance to the Hades. Cerberus had a strange appearance. He had 3 heads of wild dogs, a dragon for tail, and snakeheads all over his back. Before the trip to the Underworld, Hercules took some precautions. He went to a priest called Eumolpus, who taught him some mysteries that were supposed to bring happiness to those who visited the Underworld. Through a deep, rocky cave, Hercules made his way into Hades. He encountered monsters, heroes, and ghosts. Finally, he found Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, and asked him for Cerberus. Pluto agreed to let Hercules fight with Cerberus, but only if Hercules overpowered the beast without weapons. He had to overpower the beast with just his brute strength. Cerberus' parents were the monster Echinda, half-woman, half-serpent, and Typhon, a fire-breathing giant covered with dragons and serpents. Even the gods of Olympus were afraid of Typhon. Among the children attributed to this awful couple were Orthus, the Hydra of Lerna, and the Chimera. Orthus was a 2-headed hound which guarded the cattle of Geryon. With the Chimera, Orthus fathered the Nemean lion and the Sphinx. The Chimera was a 3-headed fire-breathing monster, part lion, part snake, and part goat. Hercules seemed to have a lot of experience dealing with this family. He killed Orthus when he stole the cattle of Geryon and strangled the Nemean lion. Compared to these unfortunate family members, Cerberus was actually rather lucky. Before making the trip to the Underworld, Hercules decided that he should take some extra precautions. This was, after all, a journey from which no mortal had ever returned. Hercules knew that once in the kingdom of Hades, he might not be allowed to leave and rejoin the living. The hero went to Eleusis and saw Eumolpus, a priest who began what were known as the Eleusinian Mysteries. The mysteries were sacred religious rites which celebrated the myth of Demeter and her daughter Persephone. The ancients believed that those who learned the secrets of the mysteries would have happiness in the Underworld. After the hero met a few conditions of membership, Eumolpus initiated Hercules into the mysteries. A weaponless Hercules set off to find Cerberus. Near the gates of Acheron, one of the 5 rivers of the Underworld, Hercules encountered Cerberus. Undaunted, the hero threw his strong arms around the beast, perhaps grasping all 3 heads at once, and wrestled Cerberus into submission. The dragon in the tail plunged its teeth into Hercules, but that did not stop the valiant warrior. Cerberus had to submit to the force of the hero, and Hercules brought Cerberus to Eurystheus. Unlike other monsters that crossed the path of the legendary hero, Cerberus was returned safely to Hades, where he resumed guarding the gateway to the Underworld. Presumably, Hercules inflicted no lasting damage on Cerberus, except, of course, the wound to his pride. Hercules quickly returned to the palace, eager to be granted immortality. But Hera was nowhere to be found. Neither was King Uri. From this, myth has evolved the idiom Herculean effort or Herculean task, meaning something that involves or requires great effort. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe button for our latest video updates.